Scorpio, the minute I decided to do the reading for you, I felt that there's some issue about how you color in the lines. Do you color outside of the lines or do you color inside of the lines? There's that little bit of energy there that comes through. This is the Arcana Veil. We have sensitivity, sensitive, light as a feather, there's sustainable, there's the serpent, SSS. That could be interesting. I was just made aware of the S's here. Sensitive, sustainable, serpent. Very interesting. Are you becoming a dragon? Because a serpent that has feathers is a dragon. So that's part of the mythos around dragon beings and so on. But aside from that, the energy in this reading suggests that for the collective of Scorpio, that Scorpio may be also within your chart, wherever it is prominent for you to focus on right now, that your nature in which you apply yourself is of the utmost importance to focus on. It is what will be sustainable for you in the long run while you are experiencing the ability to move through things in a much more lighter, sensitive way as from before. I'm also picking up that someone has a child that has come home now as well. We have the liberation, separation from being once weighed down over a lot of things in the past. Here we are seeing the Six of Wands underneath the sustainability. It is sustainable for you to focus on what it is that you have worked hard to achieve. The world, the serpent. There is clearing up of that frequency, and it's taken quite some time for you to find yourself again. I hear the word find your dubstep again. Some of you might be listening to that sort of music. We have the 10 of wheel, or the wheel of fortune here. Very important to be mindful that it is the end of an old cycle of heaviness, where you're approaching something that is of a much more lighter, sensitive pathway. This is good because it means you're getting out of that heaviness that was once projected on you, Three of Cups, perhaps by people that you had in your life. You're now finally out of that frequency. And yes, the world is healing, is changing, while you are also adapting to being more free within the nature of your true self. In this, there is the growth of the guidance that you seek to encounter. I'm seeing that there's much more lighter sort of frequency. Your energy in this reading is much lighter than how all the other readings have been so far, because you seem to be less distressed, less worried about things that are weighing you down. You're not so over focused as you used to be, because you're kind of focused on yourself, and your tasks, your things that you're doing is much more sort of simpler, which you have created for yourself to do. And that means that you have the victory in that you have finally accomplished that which you have sought out to do or had planned to experience in your path. We're also seeing here that the wheel is indicating that you have cleared out the old cycle. The wheel has turned now to another cycle for you to experience, one that is about community, one that is about people, one that is about more sort of togetherness, finding your tribe. I think you found your tribe. You're feeling more enlightened, is what I want to say. Literally, you're feeling more enlightened to me. And I really like to feel that energy coming from you, because there has to be that light coming through. The world underneath the liberation. Very, very interesting. You've got the world in two places here. Within the subconscious part, or in the underworld, there is the excitement of actually needing to, of knowing that you, where you go towards is where you are, is where you are. Where you seek to go towards is where you are. That's important, because it tells you that you are able to apply the changes that you seek to experience from within, and so that is being felt and experienced around you. You're seeing the synchronicities of it. There is strength here under the world, strongly ending the serpent, strongly ending the old belief systems, the old way of living. Your heart energy has come online now, and or will be soon felt, where you are able to be more in a protective space. The lovers under the wheel. Interesting. If it's a person that you are with or have connected with, then the relationship in itself is going into the next part of its development. If it's someone that you've left behind, then that in itself is also saying that that is now you've now moved from that frequency. The King of Wands very strongly aspecting the Three of Cups here, saying that it's going to be a much more fulfilling path to be on, because you are feeling liberated through the nature of this next part of your journey. And you are already, some of you are already feeling that, and some will soon be feeling that lightness of your inner heart space. Within this, I can see that there's definitely no reason to find anything that is of restriction in the energy itself here. You are very much Two of Pentacles. I'm going to place it right over the heart space here, ready to make this choice now. Yeah, I'm feeling quite elated for you. Your energy is much lighter than so you've worked hard on that part of your consciousness to overcome that frequency in itself that was weighing down on you. You may even have moved or relocated in some ways, or some of you are going to relocate. I'm seeing that as well. There's quite a few of you in the Scorpio collective that are seeking only things that actually bring you the joy and the guidance of what it is that you truly seek. And I actually hope that this has given you some guidance and some affirmations to where you already are. This was a joy to read. And yes, Scorpio, this was your reading. Until next time.